In my work with my clients and my students, sometimes I come across a sentence that really needs to be included in one of these videos. Now, I did a video on how to improve your sentence structure, and I'll include the link in the upper right-hand corner of this video. So every now and then, I'm going to create a video in which I improve 1, 2, 3 or more sentences from my students' essays, personal statements, and even from some business documents. Today is the first edition in the series of such videos. So let's do a sentence. Let's take a look. There is a need for both increased housing programs and for structures that support the mental health of immigrants and housing insecure communities. Now, you know what stands out to me immediately is the phrase there is. Let's get rid of the phrase there is. Why? Because it really takes the place of the real subject. There is a subject here and is the verb, and that really doesn't work. What is the real subject in this sentence? What is the real subject? Now, the real subject in this sentence is really immigrants and housing insecure communities. That's whom the sentence is really about. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it up front. We're going to start the sentence with the real subject, and then we'll make the rest of the sentence work with the new format. And let's do it. Immigrants and housing insecure communities, that's our subject. What do? They need. That's our verb. What do they need? They need increased housing programs and structures that support their mental health. There we go. Let's compare these two versions. First of all, the first version is 23 words long. The second one is only 16 words. Now, shorter is better if you can say the same thing in fewer words. And let's read the two. There is a need for both increased housing programs and for structures that support the mental health of immigrants and housing insecure communities. Immigrants and housing insecure communities need increased housing programs and structures that support their mental health. See how this is much more direct, much more elegant, and therefore a better fit for an academic or a business document. Let's do another one. In doing this work, I realized there is a direct link between a lack of resources and a lowered quality of life, including mental health. Right away, you know what stands out to me again? It's the phrase there is. Let's get rid of it. Let's just cross it out and see if the sentence works. In doing this work, I realized a direct link between a lack of resources and so on and so on. You see, I simply realized a direct link between a lack of resources. This is perfectly fine. You don't need that filler between the verb and the object, meaning between the realized and the direct link. And we can make the sentence even better by using plain English. And sometimes plain English, just plain, works. Instead of saying I realized, instead of using a fancy word, we can use the word I saw. In doing this work, I saw a direct link between a lack of resources and a lowered quality of life, including mental health. There we go, a perfectly good sentence. Next, I coerce people into crime. A customer's curiosity let my mind wander to that extremity. I really like the first sentence, so I'm not going to touch the first one. It just gives us context. But the second one doesn't really work. I mean, the word extremity doesn't really work here that well. And the sentence is quite passive because a customer's curiosity passively let the author's mind wander. I let something or something let something happen. That's too passive because the reality is that it was the cause. It is a cause and effect situation. So let's do a new version. So again, I coerced people into crime and a customer's curiosity compelled this extreme view. This sentence is more active because we're using a more active verb. We're using a stronger verb. Instead of let, which is passive, we're using compelled, which is a much stronger cause and effect verb. There we go. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in upcoming videos.